Delhi's Patiala House court has today ordered the release of real estate barons, the Ansal brothers Sushil and Gopal Ansal, in an evidence-tampering case connected to the 1997 Uphaar fire tragedy. In that fire, 59 people died. The court said that it was taking note of the old age of the convicts. Sushil Ansal is 83 and Gopal Ansal is 73, and the period that they had already spent in jail. A magisterial court in 2021 had given them a 7-year jail term, and since then they were in prison. Well, someone who has tirelessly fought for the victims of the Uphaar fire, a woman who lost both her children in that fire, Ms. Neelam Krishnamoorti, today told the judge that the order was an injustice and that she had lost faith in the judiciary. Neelam Krishnamoorti joining us now on NDTV. Neelam ji, what happened in court? It's quite stunning that these were the reasons given for their release.
This is not the first time, Nidhi, that it's happened. And before I say something else, I like to say, I truly believe what Justice Chandrachud has said, that we have two parallel legal systems in our country, one for the rich and one for the poor. And this has been proved not once, but twice in Uphaar case. I only want to know, why is it that the Supreme Court, while allowing them to walk free in August 2015, did so saying, okay, period undergone. And the same thing this judge has done. He's convicted them yesterday. He's upheld everything that the CMM's court has said. And today he allows them to walk free and he says, okay, 8.5 months are enough because they are old. I mean, don't we have the same yardsticks for everyone, whether it is a poor man or a rich man? There are so many people who are languishing behind bars who are 80 plus. What about them? What is so special about Ansals? This is the question I asked the Chief Justice of India, that the Supreme Court as well as the Sessions Court, they have a soft corner for them. The whole purpose of sentencing is to send in a message to the society, so it acts as a deterrence. But what is this going to do? This is going to embolden the court staff, the lawyers, who are going to ensure that next time rich and powerful people are caught in something, they can tamper with evidence because they know, citing their old age, they'll get free. This is the same judge who said yesterday in the court, it was unwarranted. Who advised you to do this? Well, he knew that somebody advised them to do this. He knows the documents have been tampered with. Then why is he doing all this natak? I want to know that. Today, all the accused were called to the court and they were asked to say what they have to say, be it Sushil Ansal, Gopal Ansal, or the other PP Batra. And then he listens to the lawyers. He's very concerned about their wives being alone at home. He's not bothered that I have nobody in the last 25 years. I have nobody to even cremate me and shake her when we die. For the last 25 years, we are living alone. I want to ask this question from the Chief Justice of India. Why is it such an accused-centric system? Why do you have soft corner only for Ansals? That means it's futile to approach the courts, especially when there is something against Ansals, because they are moneyed, they have all the money power, they can approach everyone, everything can be managed, and I needn't say anything. The people are talking about it. Or maybe the judge can answer, why has he got such a soft corner for this fellow? Ansal, because they're Ansals. I don't have that name. I'm proud of my name. I fought for justice for my children for 25 years, only to be let down with this system, this corrupt system. Our Chief Justice says, just one line I want to say is, our Chief Justice says, injustice will lead to anarchy. I say he's right. It will lead to anarchy, and if he is really concerned about it, he should do something about it.
I can totally understand, that you're why you're upset, and I mean, like I said, you've campaigned tirelessly for all these years. I remember from the first day I joined this channel as a reporter, we've been tracking every step that you've taken to try and bring some justice in this case, and it's heartbreaking to see what you're having to go through. But you say you've lost faith in the judiciary. However, will you still, go and appeal against this order?
Nidhi, if anybody can assure me that the next judge where the appeal is going to be heard will not have a soft corner for Ansals, will not look at their old age, maybe I can think of going. If the Chief Justice of India can assure me that we will get a judge who is unbiased, who is going to look at it in the right legal mind, only then can I think of going in. Otherwise, what's the point? You know, after 2015, when I lost faith in the judiciary, it was the order last year of CMM Pankaj Sharma when he convicted them, that my faith in the judiciary was restored. And it is shattered again today with the way the judge, I mean, I was just too shocked. And somehow, I tell you, I'll be very honest, and it's a confession I like to make. When I went to the courtroom, I had a very strong intuition, and looking at the body language of the judge, I knew it is going to be period undergone. And this is exactly what I told Shekhar. I even told my lawyer that this is the feeling I'm getting. Somehow I could make out, because all the accused were there, they were merrily laughing, talking, and they were so relaxed. They were brought in from Tihar jail. They had their friends and relatives who were sitting in the court. They were smiling away. It was such a relaxed, it was a atmosphere where they were actually celebrating, and I could sense it that this has been managed. And I have no shame in saying this. Let this be investigated, please. This needs to be investigated. We need judicial accountability in our country, because people will lose faith.
Ma'am, but don't give up. Please do consider approaching the higher court. You're the only one who's been fighting this. I understand that you feel like throwing up your hands, but you need to take this to its logical conclusion.
Didi, I would do everything for my children. I'm alive only for that. But the point is, I am not sure whether I'll get an honest judge who's not going to look at Ansal's old age and say, okay, fine, no, Mr. Krishnamurti, all right, it's okay, you've lost your children, fine, but Ansals are old, we have to see their age. Because they're rich people, their lives that matters, our children's life don't matter. I've not spent they did not see that I've not spent more than 13 and 17 years with my children. There are 57 more lives which have been lost. What has the judges done? Give 60 crore to the Delhi government for making a trauma center, telling Ansals to walk free. Now he's saying, okay, they're too old, forget it, let them walk free. I mean, is this a judge's mind? I think it's a sham. What happened in the court today was a drama, let me tell you. And
right.
Anybody who has a CCTV footage, it should be seen what actually happened in the court today.
Well,
we were there for 2.5 hours, and I think this needs a thorough investigation.
Neelam Krishnamoorti, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry that you've had to face this setback in court yet again. It is quite a shocking order from the Patiala court. I hope that you do continue this fight with the higher judiciary getting involved, and I do hope that somewhere the Chief Justice of India is listening to your appeal and taking note of this. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Nidhi.